So you're being called to protect something. You're being warned against rash action and exercising your authority. And the best way to exercise your authority is simply by dancing away and saying, yeah, no, I need to go to somewhere new. Hi, my name's Dee and welcome to Untitled Tarot and to the fantastically titled Martian Galactic downloads. On the 12th and 13th of February, Mars will conjunct the Galactic Center at 27 degrees Sagittarius. Now, this is something that happens every couple of years due to the combination of the orbit of Earth and Mars. Now, every time, according to the astrologers, this is what I've gathered, every time a planet crosses the galactic center, it gets recharged. It gets a transmission from the galactic center. It gets very, very slightly reprogrammed. So the way that Mars energy will be exhibiting itself in our life from here on in, for the next couple of years, will be very, very slightly different to the way it's been exhibiting itself in the last couple of years. Having said that, Mars is Mars is Mars. It's only a slight difference, but there is still that element of reprogramming or recharging. Now, this is a general reading, so general reading rules will apply, and you want to watch more than one. There's quite a bit of waffle on this bit, but you will find a timestamp in the description down below, just so that you can fast forward past all this bit once you've watched it once. You want to look at your sun, your moon, your rising, but most importantly, I would say you want to look at your placement of Mars, and you want to be aware not just what sign it's in and watch the reading for that one, but also be aware what house Mars is in for you, so that you can see what area of your life the Martian energies will be most exhibiting themselves. Now, I've said about the birth chart. I did the similar readings for the Venus conjunct Galactic Center, or more to the point, Venus conjunct Jupiter conjunct Galactic Center. There's the Jupiter ones before Christmas, November time, wasn't it? These readings, in effect, from what I've just said, are still valid. So I will put the playlists up later. I will be using quite a lot of cards for this. I was instructed to use quite a lot of cards. Quantum Oracle, Numerology Guidance cards, Gateway Oracle, Enchanted Map, the Daemon Tarot, and for the main tarot decks, Tarot Illuminati, Spellcaster Tarot, and my main deck being the Thoth deck. Also, I'll be using the Oracle of Heaven and Hell from Bloodstone Studios, and if the Devil card comes up, I will clarify with my Demon Possessed Tarot, again from Bloodstone Studios. They are well worth checking out. So, if the reading means anything to you, please do subscribe down below. And like I say, get that birth chart. Click on the link, get the birth chart, have a read of it. It'll be useful for you. With no further ado, let me bring up the cards. Of course, it might help if I actually told you what the question is that I'm asking. So, the question is, how can we best utilize the galactic download, the reprogrammed Martian energies in our lives? How can we best take advantage of this? Back to your normal scheduled service. Hello, Virgo, and welcome to your new career as a super spy. The reason I'm saying this is the Daemon Tarot card, Kakrinolas, who is also known in the Goetia as Glaciolabilas. Here it says, is a president of hell with 36 military units under his command. According to demonographers, he often manifests in the form of a winged dog. However, what he was really good at doing is finding out the secrets of how people's minds worked and using that to either bring people together or tear them apart. Now, the divination of this card is basically focus on learning the secrets of others, but beware of using that knowledge to harm others. And this is backed up here with making a difference and the Seven of Swords. So again, there's that secrets and lies vibe, but I'm feeling that you are finding these out and using them for the good. We have compassion. We also have you in a protective role, and we also have surrender. So it looks like from the Queen of Swords here, I'm seeing that you're in a position where you could cut things out, you could get rid, but you're a bit like, do I want to? Do I have to do this? Do I have to go into this role? And fact is, listen to your intuition with it, which your intuition is guiding you. You have plenty of options at the moment. And this is why I think the cards are saying, or whenever the Martian energies hit, you will have plenty of options. Yeah, learn the secrets of others, learn what makes them tick, learn how they think, learn what they're keeping hidden, bring them into the sunlight where necessary, but for the right reasons, making a difference with compassion, to bring it into the light of the sun, because you may be making plans, but there's a lot of there is a time of solitude coming for you, which I think, by the look of this particular Queen of Swords, you'd be quite pleased of. But there's a trap in locking yourself away. There's a trap in sending all your ships out to sea and then just leaving them there until whenever they come back, and being in action in the meantime. The One Ring Circus is not a good show, and there's nowhere for the audience to be there. So you're in a role at the moment where you're feeling a little bit burdened, even though you are doing good. And it's almost like you're nurturing and caring for dreams. Now, I don't want to say that these are your own dreams or other people's dreams. That nurturing and caring is, well, it's both. By nurturing your own, you're nurturing somebody else's, and by nurturing somebody else's, you are seeing reflections of yourself. But it's also a bit where you're going, oh, do you really want to crack on with this for the time being? Yes, because you are on your own 2 feet at the moment. So there is that time of solitude coming. Let's bring that card back out. With the 9 of Coins at the moment, that's what you've got to work with. And it is time for you to make plans so that your ships can come back in. But it's a really, really fertile time for you at the moment. But your challenge is what is it that you are trying to protect? Because I think that you could abuse your authority. You could have a rash action going, right, no, I've had enough of this, and this is how it's going to be. And it's like, are you really, really sure that you want to do this? Because you are betting on too many unknowns. You've got to have courage to face the fact that things may tumble down. But if they tumble, they tumble, and they won't tumble if you stay brave. There is a new start on offer for you, but yes, the tumbling will be around you, but it doesn't have to affect you, and the tumbling is slow. Knight of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, or bottom of a deck anyway. So you've got plenty of time, but be aware of abusing your authority in being too hasty and acting outside of compassion. There is a point that whatever changes are going on around you, you are best to surrender to them, and that is how you will protect what is precious to you. Because whatever is changing, you've had a form of wish fulfillment, which was enabled you to be 2 9 of Cups here. Enabled you to be the grounded and nurturing person that you wanted to be. But that is all up for change at the moment. But change for the better. 9 of Cups to 10 of Pentacles. But there is here also 9 of Swords. There is happiness on offer. But there's things that need to be sacrificed. There's something that you need to rebirth. No, there's something that you need to have reborn. And that something is a stress, an anxiety, a fear, a worry. You've got to have courage. Have courage to take whatever this step is. So yet again, there's that warrior energy coming through, because there was the warrior energy coming through for Aries and Pisces. They're the only two I've done so far. But we're going from wish fulfillment. So you got exactly what you asked for. And let's face it, this Queen of Pentacles is a bit sort of, yeah, I got everything I asked for. That's good. You want a grape? You know, there isn't that. She looks very cynical. I don't want to say bored, not like this Queen of Swords is, but cynical. It's like, yeah, I've got everything that I was after. I've got all the abundance that I needed. Is this it? And you're presenting me with what? But face the anxiety, which means letting go of some of this abundance that you have around you at the moment, because it's going to go. You may as well surrender to it and let it go, because there's something better on the other side of it, as long as you get through that point of the anxiety, the urge to, I must protect, to knowing that what is necessary is protected. With the Tower, nothing falls that is needed. It is only that which is unstable that falls. Because we have, from the Oracle of Heaven and Hell, Mamaia, with endings and rebirth. But the alternative to that, despair and suicide, with Andromalius. So face whatever demon it is, because it's better on the other side. I can't actually tell you what this demon is yet, because the challenge is, if there is someone trying to exercise authority over you, it's not that you cut them out, it's that you walk away. Simple as that. You walk away, or even better, you dance away, going, yep, I've got a new level to go to. Goodbye. You know, and you level up. See what Spirit's bringing you. A whole new dream. Transformation with the Judgment card. There's that rebirth again. And the King of Swords. So there is something that you need to cut out. Definitely there is something. So we have a sort of divine pair here, with the King of Swords of what Spirit is giving you to match your Queen of Swords. But like I say, your Queen of Swords is bored. It's like, you don't really, must I do this? Well, by the looks of it, yes, you must. And by the looks of this reading, you already know what I'm talking about, because the reading's not telling me what it is. So let's see if I can use yet another deck of cards. Sorry, I'll stop hiding. To see let's see some more about this challenge. So you're being called to protect something. You're being warned against rash action and exercising your authority. And the best way to exercise your authority is simply by dancing away and saying, yeah, no, I need to go to somewhere new. Are you struggling with actually letting go of this burden, whatever it is, where you're looking after your dream and other people's dreams? Because partly there is a challenge of recognition, and a challenge in how you use your power. And I feel that the challenge of recognition is that other people are constantly trying to pull you away from whatever it is that you're doing. Because initially they look really good, and they remember, hang on a minute, this is the challenge we're looking at here. So it's the pressure of other people, the recognition that they do or do not give you. If they don't give you it, that's the problem. if they do give you it, that's also a problem. You're having to live up to it and live up to other people's expectations. So either the other people are not giving you the recognition that you require, that you need to fulfill this current role that you're playing in life, or there's too much recognition and you are hemmed in by it. And by that, you're finding it very difficult on how to exercise your power. Let's have a look. How are other people affecting you? Right. Well, somebody's told you something, right? Okay, other people are causing you to balance maybe too many things because yes, there is an offer of come this way. There's lots of abundance this way. But I'm feeling that what you're being told, you're feeling a little bit sort of, oh, I don't know about that. Whereas there is one quieter voice that's going, you thought about this? And whatever it is that they've said, it's either, no, you hadn't and you liked it, or it's inspired some other thought in you to go, oh, there's a whole new way that I could go, but that's been causing you worry. We have. Here's your fears, that you'll be left with nothing, with a fight over a fight which will end up leaving you with nothing, and that your home is threatened, your home life is threatened. But this could be, we've got on the final outcome, victory. Victory by standing back and letting those who are wanting to fight, let them fight. As I said at the start, learn whatever secrets that you need to about the other people around you. Let them fight. Let them fish around in the dark, because victory is coming your way and you will have a clear run out of the situation, a clear flight out of the situation, or information that will come through to you that makes you go, now I know which way I'm going. Now I know where I need to head to find my Ace of Swords, to find my clarity. Is there anything else here? There's not a great deal else here. But what I was tempted to do for this reading, and Pisces and Aries didn't get this, is just to have a look when this will kick in, because the Martian Galactic download is the 12th and the 13th, but who knows when this will actually kick in your life. So be aware, obviously, at the point of the download, but also be aware, I wrote that earlier when I first thought of the idea as well. Be aware when Mars is in Cancer, which I don't know the dates off the top of my head. I haven't got those dates to hand. But whenever Mars is in Cancer, if you watch any of the astrology things, you go, oh, or maybe just simply be aware in Cancer season that all this is going on. But remember that you should surrender to circumstance, not to other people, but you exercise your power best by holding back and holding firm. And you may need to know their motivations and their actions and their secrets, but use them for the highest good. Only reveal the secrets that need revealing for a compassionate reason. Okay, so your next reading will be your new moon reading. As I say, this one could be anywhere in the next 2 years, or could be a theme that goes across all of the 2 years, or could be a theme that hits in Cancer season or when Mars is in Cancer. So yeah, plenty of get out clauses for me there, eh? Now, with that logic, the Venusian Galactic downloads and Jupiter conjunct Galactic Center videos are still applicable, and you can probably see those playlists, note that way, appearing now. But in the meantime, stay tuned. Good luck with this. There's really quite positive steps ahead for you. As long as you face that fear, you face that 9 of Swords, you face the anxiety and say, right, no more. We're coming into the sun, we're coming into victory and bringing sunlight to those secrets, but only the ones that you need to. All right. Good luck. Cheers.